Tonight on the South Today, Otago University researchers use new data to try and investigate St Clair Beach's erosion issues. 3 firefighting crews are called out to tackle an early morning house blaze in Christchurch. And one of the country's most promising golfers is taking a break from the international circuit to play closer to home. Kia ora, good evening. I'm Hannah Wilkins. New data has just been released for Dunedin that's described as like putting on X-ray glasses, showing changes in the city over the past decade. Otago University researchers have used laser-accurate elevation data to create a heat map that could help fight against erosion issues at St Clair Beach.
Professor Pascal Sergey walking over the ever-changing sand dunes at St Clair Beach. He's been looking into the dynamic changes in the landscape over the years. To help understand those changes, the Otago University School of Surveying has created an interactive 3D map. It compares light detection and ranging data from 2009 through to 2021. This map shows changes over those 12 years across the whole of Dunedin, ranging from vegetation growth at the Botanic Garden through to demolition ahead of the new hospital build.
It's a little bit like putting your X-ray glasses and seeing beyond the data what the data itself, either on the first or the last date, may not reveal you immediately.
The data also reveals dramatic changes at St Clair Beach. Areas of red show significant long-term erosion along the beach's sand dunes. But it also reveals a large accumulation of sand further along at Lawyer's Head, including a revegetation on the dunes.
And made available to people who are specialists of the processes that works can really use to inform and understand better of the processes that govern the dynamic of this environment.
Creation of the publicly available interactive map coincides with the launch of a new curriculum for Otago's surveying students. They'll learn how to use and manipulate this data to assist with problem solving in the future. In Dunedin, the South Today.
A house in an inner suburb of Christchurch was destroyed by fire early this morning. Emergency services were called to a well-involved house fire in the Christchurch suburb of Phillipstown around 7:45 a.m. this morning. However, there were no reports of people inside the old villa at the time of the fire. 3 crews from Christchurch Central and Woolston stations were called out and worked quickly to extinguish the blaze. The house is believed to be abandoned, but Fenn says the fire was being treated as suspicious. An investigation is underway to determine the cause of the blaze. Dunedin book lovers will have to head to a different venue for this year's popular Regent Theatre book sale. Organisers are busy stacking the stands and putting thousands of books on display as they prepare for this weekend's event. But the setting will be a change to what regular sale goers are used to. This year, the book sale's been moved to Dunedin's Edgar Centre, the first time the venue will host the event. Last year's sale had to be cancelled due to COVID-19. The previously 24-hour non-stop book sale will now spread across 2 days, and avid readers will be able to scour the shelves and boxes from 10 a.m. on Friday for the chance to grab their bargain novels and biographies. An Invercargill preschool has had young children wearing their hearts on their sleeves in a bid to help raise awareness of healthier lifestyles.
Best Start Preschool was visited by Health Foundation mascot Hearty last week as part of Big Heart Day. Children and staff at the centre dressed up in red as they learned about healthy food choices that followed the Heart Foundation's guidelines. The Southland preschool had been focused on creating better choices for their children, ensuring their Healthy Heart Gold Level reward was renewed.
Healthy food choices, active movement, that's all part of our curriculum design here. We're really big on just getting the kids active through dance, yoga, exercise. We go for a lot of community excursions as well.
A gold coin donation helped raise awareness about keeping healthy hearts, with teachers confident the hugs and laughs shared with the big red mascot would inspire the kids to make healthier choices. In Invercargill, the South Today.
One of the rising stars of New Zealand golf has taken a break from his World Tour commitments to shape as one of the early favourites for the New Zealand Open at Millbrook. And while Daniel Hillier's rubbing shoulders with members of the golfing elite, he hasn't forgotten his roots.
Swinging for the top as Wellington's Daniel Hillier tees off ahead of the New Zealand Open at Arrowtown's Millbrook Resort. Hillier's taking advantage of the practice days leading up to the event, which starts on Thursday. He's trying to get prepared for the tough international competition coming his way. But winning the Open is on the 24-year-old's bucket list, following a strong 2022 season, where he earned his DP World Tour card.
Oh, it's always a special week out here in Queenstown. I mean, yeah, I've had the pleasure of being able to play it a few times now, and every time it's obviously, such a special place for everyone. Everyone raves about it, and for me it's no different.
Former champions, including Australia's Brad Kennedy and Zach Murray, have made their way to Central Otago. But Hillier believes if he can continue his strong form, he could see himself in the finals.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, making the cut's the first part of the job, but if I play solid enough and don't do anything stupid, then I like to think that I'll be somewhere near the top of the leaderboard.
Fellow Kiwi golfer Steve Elker has also had a strong last 12 months, which gives New Zealand golfers the chance to win back the Brodie Breeze Trophy from the Aussies. In Arrowtown, the South Today.
Whai Yakane, still to come on the South Today. An epic cricket performance for the books from a former Otago vaults bowler, and an old Southern Sevens tournament gets a rejig, going big with more players to pique interest and hopefully stand the test of time.
Drive away your way with 3 incredible offers on the Honda CR-V Adventure Ready range. Choose from 2.9% finance with zero deposit, third finance, or lease a new CR-V from just $136 per week. These offers are only available for a limited time, so be in quick. From Honda.
Aero, used by Australia's top bowlers with their unique Z-scoop grip that redefines the game. Machined with robotics for unparalleled accuracy, Aero, same line, every time.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
Garrador Dunedin, delivering quality, stylish garage doors in Dunedin for over 17 years. New doors, replacement doors and maintenance are all part of Garrador's quality service. Garrador Dunedin offers a full range of modern quality doors to suit any home. Come visit the team.
My mate John's giving you one last chance to grab a bargain. The big one! John's taken a minimum of 25% off store-wide, with up to 75% off clearance items. This is your last chance to bag a bargain, with 25 to 75% off Dunedin's biggest range of furniture and beds. The big one! Final weekend at John's Furniture Warehouse, Stafford Street.
Where did you get that furniture from? Stafford Street. And my mate John.
Tēnā koe, welcome back. Former Otago vaults bowler Neil Wagner has pulled out one of the greatest match-winning performances of his career.
Neil Wagner helped secure the win for New Zealand against England late yesterday with just 1 run to spare. It's the 4th time that's happened in the history of international cricket. The former Otago vaults fast bowler has been on the receiving end of England's brutal batting assault during their 2-test tour of New Zealand. But yesterday he fought back with aggression of his own. England looked set to chase down their 257-run target before Wagner employed his trusty short ball tactic to tear through England's batting lineup.
Yeah, got a bit of rhythm there and something ticked, which is nice. I guess it happens in cricket. credit to Harry Brook. He's a serious talent. The way he's played it and came after me was pretty awesome to watch, but not to receive. But yeah, serious player, and to finally get some reward from it was quite pleasing.
And while he missed out on claiming the Man of the Match title, Wagner was more than happy with his 4 wickets for 62 runs, which secured New Zealand the win.
Rugby clubs near Gore have taken a new approach to attracting players and fans this season. With poor turnout for their Sevens tournaments in recent years, bosses have given the game a shake-up by adding more players to the mix.
Trading out Sevens for Tens as Southland rugby clubs prepare to change their game. The Advanced Agriculture Tens is a new rugby tournament which celebrated its inauguration over the weekend in Waikaka. The new format was created to replace the annual Sevens tournament after declining turnout on the field in recent years.
Just with numbers starting to slide a wee bit, with university starting and students turning up, and also with COVID that hasn't helped, we've established this Tens tournament.
The event was well received, bringing together 3 women's teams and 3 men's teams from around the district.
It was our first hit out for the season, blew out the cobwebs. We've got a lot of new girls. We're sort of rebuilding this year.
The girls played really well. We only had 10, so no subs, so we gave it our all.
The men's event was won by the Harriet team, with Midlands taking out the women's tournament. The new format saw a strong turnout and enthusiastic support from players, ensuring it's likely to return next year. In Waikaka, the South Today.
And now recapping tonight's top stories on the South Today. Otago University researchers are using heat maps to help formulate ideas to fight erosion at Dunedin's St Clair Beach. Fire investigators are now looking into a Christchurch villa fire that took 3 crews to put it out, but no one was injured. And Wellington golfer Daniel Hillier is back on Kiwi turf after his world tour, ready for the New Zealand Open at Millbrook Resort. And now a look at what's happening in tomorrow's ODT, and we welcome the Associate Editor, Mike Houlihan. Hello, Mike.
Hello.
What can we expect to read in the paper tomorrow?
Well, for a start, we've got a big team at Millbrook watching the New Zealand Golf Open. You expect some full coverage of both the colour and the competitors in tomorrow's paper.
Fantastic.
Further up the front of the book, as per the story from Gore, actually, our main story is from Gore. The CEO of Gore Health Limited has written to Te Whatu Ora after Waitaki Health was bailed out yesterday, asking why they were bailed out, and other more, to his mind, deserving organisations like his own have missed out. We've also got the coverage of the opening of the Bluff oyster season.
Oh yes.
And we've also got some revealing Official Information Act requests back from the Dunedin City Council. You may recall there was a row about remuneration for councillors towards the end of last year.
Right.
We've got some letters that make fascinating reading, and they'll be in tomorrow's paper.
Oh, interesting. All right, we look forward to reading. Thank you for sharing this evening, Mike.
Thank you.
And time now for a look at tomorrow's weather.
The South Today weather, proudly brought to you by MoleMap, the skin cancer detection specialists.
Looking at the situation, colder southwesterly airflow will spread over the region on Friday. That will lead to a rather cold weekend with showers. Heading to the top of the South Island, looking nice and fine with light northerlies across the board tomorrow. Nelson and Christchurch head for a high of 24 degrees, while Greymouth can expect 22 with some cloud. Travelling to South Canterbury and North Otago, fine with light nor'easterlies and 24 degrees up in Ashburton tomorrow, easterlies and 24 in Timaru, while Oamaru will be a bit cloudy but warm with 21 as the high. Heading westwards to the Central Lakes. Well, as we come through here, expect conditions to all be very similar. High cloud with nor'westerlies. Wanaka and Alexandra reach highs of 26 degrees, with Queenstown not too far behind on 25. Heading further south, some cloud is on the cards tomorrow with fresh nor'westerlies. Expect 23 in both Gore and Balclutha tomorrow, while the Catlins gets 22 with winds tending nor'east. And down to the deep south, cloudy with westerlies and 11 degrees in Invercargill overnight. Tomorrow's looking sunny with cloud at times and nor'west winds before some late rain, up to 24 as the high. And Friday brings more rain with colder southwesterly winds that'll get quite strong in the afternoon, along with a cooler high of 18 degrees. And finally, heading to Dunedin. Fine tonight with nor'easterlies, dropping to 14 degrees as the low. Thursday will be fine and sunny again with nor'east winds and a high of 23 degrees. But a change comes on Friday afternoon with the southerly bringing cloud and late showers after a 22-degree high. And that's the news this Wednesday. For the latest news and videos from the southern region, head online to odt.co.nz. And you can follow Channel 39 on YouTube to catch our news bulletins on demand. We'll see you again tomorrow. Ka kite o popo.
Public interest journalism funded through New Zealand On Air.
Every day the team at Gillian supports grieving families at their time of need, from answering your questions to organising a farewell that reflects the wishes of your loved one. We can help. Call Gillian's today. If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
This is your last chance to bag a bargain with 25 to 75% off Dunedin's biggest range of furniture and beds. The big one. Final weekend at John's Furniture Warehouse, Stafford Street.
And my mate John.
Drive away your way with 3 incredible offers on the Honda CR-V Adventure Ready range. Choose from 2.9% finance with zero deposit, third finance, or lease a new CR-V from just $136 per week. These offers are only available for a limited time, so be in quick. From Honda.
Living Well Disability Resource Centre, a not-for-profit charitable organisation and your one-stop shop for information and resources to help you retain independence. We offer a wide range of assistive products from jar openers to mobility scooters and provide assessments for Total Mobility, the half-price taxi scheme. Come and see the friendly team. You'll find us on the corner of George and Bath Streets, ground floor of Burns House.
Passion, drama, competition, rivalry, marketing, numbers,
atmosphere,
power, fight, attack, intuition, love, hate, money, cash, millionaires,
fans,
and fans. Oh boy.